Hi everybody, this is my second journal for this Friday, and this is one that's hard to part with. I gotta tell you, I really like it. It's got the damask fabric on it with bees and butterflies and dragonflies. It's closed with sari silk that's been stitched. On the front cover, a vintage button and part of a doily here and a vintage lady and a corrugated butterfly. And it's a small one. It is 5 3/4 by 3 3/4, and the spine on it is 1 1/4. Let's go inside and have a look-see. On the inside, I've got a lace pocket here with some fabrics and a giant safety pin. Always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. Isn't she beautiful? And it can be a photo album or a little journaling card, whatever you wish. Excuse me. Over here, I've done the crackling and the script stamping on this one. A vintage business card with a rose and 2 journaling cards. It's a little Brad. Come back up here. There you go. And this is a pocket here. I can get my chubby fingers in there with a journaling card, a coffee dyed paper card. Some fabric, and over here is a pretty lace ruffle stitched in gold, and some little note cards for notes, all kinds of stuff here. Over here I did the edge of this one, kind of like a doily, with some butterflies and part of a book page and some of that threaded stuff that I like. Little ticket, another piece of fabric. You can't add too much to a journal this size. If you do, it's got to be small because it's going to take up all your writing space. So I've got a little corrugated butterfly here with a little butterfly on top and a little tag in there. A little something up there. All the uneven pages. Part of a book page here, part of a ruffle there. Some stenciling. Got all kinds of stuff in it. All my favorite things. Little part of a paper doily here and a corrugated heart with a tiny bit of bling. Piece of Latin here with some seam binding that I doubled up on and stitched. This is attached to the page. A little book. And behind it is a little card for journaling with a little mini paper clip. It's just rack stacked and packed, this one. Ooh, what we got? Little card here. And I just let the stitching come on through. Laura Lee's Cheese and Chive Muffins. Cheese and chive. Sounds like the muffins they serve at Red Lobster. I was just telling Valerie, I'm starving to death. And we're going to have to hold out till supper because I didn't make anything for lunch. Another tuck spot here with some lace running down the side of the page. And a little pocket over here done out of a book page and some different kinds of fabrics and one of those patches. I just let the fabrics and the lace come on over. With a button. Little card here. Over here, I put this in. It's a bookmark. You can use it as you go. You know, to let you know where your spot is. And I decorated this paper clip with a little bow and some seam binding and a safety pin and some different fabrics. Over here, I just added this coffee dyed piece of lined paper. Isn't it pretty? I just really like the pattern in it, so I stuck it in here. This is the start of the second signature. Got some ephemera here. One of these little yarn thingies I like to make with a book page heart, some lace and some stitching running down the side. A little card. That's that stitching from the other side. This is a tuck spot here. You don't need that thread. And over here's a mini pocket, corrugated butterfly. And stitching around the edge here. Excuse me. More stitching. Put a part of a book page back here. Little tags, a lace pocket, some stenciling here with a little bit of stitching. That's a brad. Over here is another pocket. I just collaged a few things together. Got a little butterfly with a little bit of bling. Sometimes I just like to collage and see what happens. Pretty corrugated butterfly with a ruffle and some stitching at the top. It's the other side of that book page that I put on the seam. And fabric here. And some lace running down the edge here. This is a tuck spot with a little tag and a little mini brad. Over here, this is the start of the third signature. I've got a little photo album or journaling booklet, whatever you would like to use it for. And it is hooked onto, let me take it off here. This is a envelope that you can, it doesn't have anything in it, but you can stuff something in it. And then I put this on top, so when you're done with this, you could stick this down in here if you wanted to, like that, and fold it over. I just thought it was kind of neato on the top. Let's see if I can get this back on here. It's a little far away from me. I didn't set my camera up very good today. Okay. And this is the other side of the envelope. And again, you could write on it and you can see it fits really nicely in here. And the envelope is held closed with these Tim Holtz little mini paper clips. And that's the other side. I just put a little business card there. This is a corrugated pocket with the butterfly negatives. There's a journaling card. Little birdie. That, you know what that says? Carter's liver pills. Who remembers that? Got more something than Carter's got liver pills. I remember that saying. It's a little fabric stamped with Paris safety pin and a button tag. A little mini belly band. And some stitching running down here. This one's pretty grungy. Wait till you see the next one. It's super duper grungy. This I put here so that you could see that, you know, it does show something through. But you could put a little mini photo, like I was saying in the other video. You could print out one of those contact sizes and stick it down in there. It'd be cute. Have something of your favorite peeping through. Little tuck spot here. Oh, you know, you could stick it up. Nope. That's why I didn't do it. You're too fat. little butterfly, a little bead here, some fabrics and some sari silk. Another little business card and stitching. You know, I always leave my threads. Little tag here with a flower made out of a book page and a flower applique and some stenciling going on. This is part of a dressmaker's tag, and this is a piece of vellum, and it's been stitched on. Got one of those little mini cards for writing with some pretty violets. And I just left the string. And then we have some coffee dyed paper with a real pretty ruffled edge. Little tiny piece of bling going on and some lace and fabrics. Little butterfly. Look at this. Isn't this great? No journey is too great if you find what you seek. And I thought that was a very appropriate picture. Flips up. Little ruffle there with stitching down the side. And this is attached on with a brad. It's got book pages and fabrics and all kinds of things. And more fabrics over here. And this is the last, the back side of the book, the back of the book. And it's got the safety pin and everything going on like the front with the lace pocket. And it's got 2 cards in here. A vintage ad and another coffee dyed paper. There's the back with that wonderful fabric that I'm out of. I think I probably got it in an estate sale, you know. That's this book for now. Like I said, it is little. It just fits really good in your hand. And this has got to be one of my favorite sizes. I want to thank y'all for being here with me today. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.